Hi, Chicky Poos. We are back, and this is a very important video. One, because we can relate to it, and two, a lot of girls ask us this question.
And we've had this happen to a lot of
numerous friends.
Yeah. Pretty bad, pretty bad.
So jumping right in, we are going to start off with, obviously by the title, you know, why women should date older or marry older.
And we're going to go back and forth, so we're each going to give you
our perspective.
Yes.
Just so you have an idea of a little bit of how Jess and I are. Jess is more like Carrie from Sex and the City, and I'm more like Samantha. Yeah. Just so you have an idea of kind of our perspectives on life and men and just everything else in general.
Yes.
All right, go ahead, Jess.
Okay. So the first things is the most obvious. I mean, guys are kind of pigs. They are visual.
Very visual.
They like what they respond to what they see. So if you're a woman and you marry a guy and you guys are like the same age, like let's say you get married in your 20s, you're the same age, around the same age, or a little older, whatever. When you get older in your 40s, all of a sudden, he's not into you anymore. He's not attracted to you anymore because he thinks he's still hot shit, I don't know. Or he's just a pig and he's looking at the 20-something-year-old woman, or you know what I mean? Like, it's awful. So they like what they see. So if you get an older guy, you won't have that problem because you're always going to be his hot
like 13 years older.
Yeah, she says 13.
That's my key. That's my gap. I like them 13 years older than me.
See, me, I have a problem because I agree with her. I like the same. I like older guys. They're more mature. They're, you know, easier to be with. But at the same time, I want someone that's cute. I don't want someone that's ugly.
Oh, there are some hot 13 older than me guys.
That's
not
true.
13-year-old. That's not really weird. I feel like I'm saying 13-year-old. I'm saying guys that are 13 years older than me are very attractive. You just got to pick the right one.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah. I mean, you know, some guys are going to take care of themselves, especially the ones that are older because they want to get the younger girls. But
some of them don't. They just think their money will compensate for it all, and it doesn't.
It doesn't. I smell some stinky men, and I've seen some very unattractive men where I'm just like, your money's not going to pay for all that. You got all the money in the world, you're just not getting it.
No, it's repulsive.
Yes. You're not getting a girlfriend, you're not getting married, you're not getting one night stand, you're not getting anything. You're just way too far out there.
What's another one, C?
I think it can help you.
What's another one?
Well, as you know, if you watch a little boy and a little girl, you will see that girls always mature faster than little boys. So you have to remember, that's why I'm so big on this huge gap, because men mature so much later in life. Guys, boys, whatever you want to call them, they mature so much later.
They do. They're just like, okay, I think every guy also needs to get it out of their system. Like, they need to be single for a while. They need to play the field. They need to get it all out, because otherwise they won't be able to just be faithful to just one girl. It's harder for guys to be faithful.
It is.
They're
very visual, and they have like a lot of testosterone. And there was this girl, I don't know if I told you about that article, this woman that was married to this guy. I think she was a writer or something. I don't remember. But she literally took testosterone to see what would happen if it made that big of a difference. So she took testosterone, and it made her want to cheat on her husband, where she had been for years and never had any inclination of wanting to cheat on him or do anything of this nature. But taking that testosterone made such a difference. She couldn't believe how much it made her want to cheat.
But that's still not condoning the behavior, because
no, not at all. I'm not just saying
be able to control yourself.
Yes,
you have to be able to control yourself.
That's why you're a man, because you should be more powerful.
Exactly.
In that sense.
But that's why we're more powerful.
And that's why we'll always be more powerful. And the taco will always win. It does, and it always will.
Another reason why you should also date older, like what she was saying about the maturity level things. Also, an older guy probably has already been there, done that, and he's over it all.
He has his PhD, and if he doesn't,
exactly. So then when you get with him, so when you get with him and you're with him, he's been there, done that. He's good, and he'll just be good to you. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Instead of being like a 20-something-year-old or a 30-something-year-old guy w's like, oh my God, she's hot, and he just wants to do everything. Who wants to deal with that? I don't.
I'm not trying to babysit anybody.
No.
The only people I'm babysitting are my 3 dogs, and that's about it. That's about as much babysitting as you're going to get out of me. You're more likely to have a guy that's going to be faithful to you if he's been there, done that, and made all his mistakes, his trials and errors, explored everything, than if you have somebody who never has, and you guys get in fights, get in these things, and animosity, and then he's just gonna go and cheat on you anyways. A lot of times people will cheat because they've been so suppressed and they're not happy because they haven't been there, done that, and they've settled down before they've even realized or known what it is that they want.
Yeah, and like we were saying before, like it's a relationship. What you wanted then, you don't want anymore. You know, it happens. Like you thought you wanted that, and now 10 years, 20 years later, it's like, I don't want it anymore.
Yeah,
it's normal. Or you could still want it, but it's just you just selfishly want more.
Yeah, older guys are just more experienced. You know, they know how to deal with like girls when they're emotional. They know their like girls' mood swings, and also older guys are not about getting themselves off and it's about me. They get off when their girl's getting off, and that's really important because you know, girls, it takes longer to get in that, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
we're more complex. If there's a girl out there dating a guy that's living at his mom's house, unless it's his house and his parents are living at his house because he's taking care of them, which God, that's so sweet.
That is very sweet.
That is the only time that you should be okay with a guy living at his parents' house. Otherwise, no. I'm sorry. No, and hell no.
Girls, it's okay to hike up your standards. I mean, you
have to. Women have to have high standards because if you don't have high standards, guys are going to settle for the standards that you give them.
Exactly.
So you have to have a high bar. You have to have like super high, so that way they get high. You know, because if you're going to go high, then they're going to be like, down here. You don't want that.
No, because also remember, a guy, and people for this, you know, for that matter, they're always going to do what they can get away with. So
100%.
They're going to, if you let them do it, they're going to keep doing it. Like if you allow a man to cheat on you, he's going to keep cheating on you over and over. That's just what they do. They respond to strong. Mm-hmm. So if you're weak, they're going to walk all over you. They really are.
100%.
Like, how many times did you say, like, the meaner you are?
You can't be a doormat.
Yeah, you can't.
Like, I dated somebody, and I was so nice, and stepped all over me, and then I just turned, like, Cruella de Vil on him. And all of a sudden, he was, like, chasing me. And I was like... I don't even like to be like that. Like, I don't like to be dominant. I don't like to be mean.
Do.
But some...
Not mean, but dominant sometimes.
I don't. I like to be like, oh my God.
That too, but
like,
sometimes it's fun to dominate.
I don't know. No, me, not at all. But somehow I end up in these relationships where these men like to be dominated, and I'm just trying
to... You have fun doing it, please. I've seen you in action. Don't listen to her.
No, I don't.
She's lying.
Maybe I subconsciously do it.
Yes.
I realize it, and I'm in denial.
You are in denial.
I don't know, but I just want to be like, you know, like Miss Prissy little girl. But I'm not. I always end up being like Hitler.
You are Hitler.
So those are some reasons that Jess and I think that you should date older.
Yes.
However, the disclaimer.
Oh God.
We are not consultants. We're not counselors. We're not whatever you want to call us to be. We're not telling you what to do or what not to do. We're just giving you our opinions.
Yes.
You can take it or leave it, and that's your choice.
That seemed very nasty.
Well, but I didn't mean it in a nasty way, so there you have it.
Okay. Yeah, guys. So, you know, we're just telling you, you know, this is our thoughts on it. This is what we've experienced, and that's it.
Well, I'm looking out for you.
And we don't always practice what we preach either. This is just like what
I do.
I do sometimes, not all the time.
Jess, how many times do I practice what I preach?
9 out of 10.
When it comes to men.
10 out of 10.
Thank you.
Men, me, I don't, unfortunately.
Yes. When it comes to men, 10 out of 10. Other things, forget about it. I'm like, but yeah. On to our
giveaway!
So, Santa loves it too. Come here, Santa. You want to see more?
Here we go.
I love you.
The 25th, right?
Yeah.
Benefits Roller Lash. Now, this mascara was requested by one of our subbies, so that's why we got it, and we hope you guys like it.
Which actually, you guys, I am not a big fan of. I gave mine to my sisters, but I know a lot of people love this one, so I wanted to do a giveaway on it because I bought two at the same time. And people seem to love this. I still love my 3D fiber lashes, but I know...
And I go back and forth between Perversion and Too Faced Better Than Sex and Lancome. So you guys know the deal. Just follow the link down below, like, comment, subscribe, and that's how you can enter to win this mascara. And don't forget to enter to win the Miami giveaway, which will also be down below as well.
Yeah. Otherwise, we'll see you guys in our next video.
I love you.
Mwah.